Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we are here with our one and done 1978 Out of the Park Baseball 19 tournament, and it's the championship game, a culmination of a very fun tournament. And we have a Cinderella story going on with the Atlanta Braves. In 1978, the Atlanta Braves, a lowly 69 and 93, have made it to the championship game with some stellar pitching from Joe Niekro and friends and timely hitting. They will face the powerhouse Los Angeles Dodgers, who were 95 and 67. In 1978, they would win the National League West and the National League Championship, only to lose to the New York Yankees in the World Series. But now the road to redemption for both of these teams will travel through Atlanta. Will Cinderella's slipper fit at the end? Will the Braves close the show? Or will the Dodgers once again have the clock strike 12 on a Cinderella season, as they did in their previous outing? So it's championship game in Atlanta. Let's get to the lineups and play some baseball. Excuse me. In the chat, we have Johnny B. Crazy. Check out that wonderful channel. All things Game of Thrones. Then he has Cylon Johns with John St. Baptiste, and that's Battlestar Galactica, the remake, or the most recent. Vikings, all kinds of great stuff on Johnny B. Crazy. And Friends. It's an ensemble cast. So check out Johnny B. Crazy, and you might be lucky enough to see his dog, Little James Franco. So thank you for joining us. This is going to be listening with the family, but have the headphones on, LOL. I have a frog in my throat. So let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. Again, this is the championship game, the culmination of a really fun tournament. So, leading off for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Davey Lopes. He's playing second base, Rhode Island native. Batting second, the shortstop, Bill Russell. Batting third, the right fielder, Reggie Smith. Batting fourth, Mr. Clean, Steve Garvey. Batting fifth, Ron Cey, the Penguin. Batting sixth, Dusty Baker. And he's in left field. Ron Cey's at third. Garvey's at first. The designated hitter is Lee Lacy, batting seventh. Bill North is in center field, and he is batting eighth. Joe Ferguson will do the catching, and he's batting ninth. On the mound, trying to win the one-and-done championship game, Bert Happy Hooten. In 1978, 19-10 with a 2.71 earned run average. For Cinderella, the Atlanta Braves, leading off playing second base, Jerry Royster. Batting second in right field, Gary Matthews. Batting third in left field, Jeff Burrows. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Bob Horner. Batting fifth in center field, Roland Office. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Dale Murphy. Batting seventh, the catcher, Biff Pocoroba. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Rod Gilbreth. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Darrell Cheney. On the mound, the lefty, Mickey Mailer. And he was 4-11 with a 4.68 earned run average, although he has pitched well in his one tournament start. And now, with all hands on deck, Mickey Mailer will get the start for the Braves. The out of the ballpark baseball sim engine will control the Los Angeles Dodgers. I will be managing the Atlanta Braves. And to the ballpark we go, and first pitch. A packed house here at Fulton County Stadium for the championship game. So once again, Mickey Mailer is on the mound. 7 out of 10 stamina, 8 out of 10 holding runners on. He's 1-0 in the tournament. He went 8 innings, 3 hits, No runs, 3 walks, and 7 Ks. He was outstanding. Quality of pitches, 5 out of 10. Movement, 7 out of 10. Control, 5 out of 10. Fastball, he needs to spot it and get good movement. Only 89 to 91 miles per hour. Behind the plate is Biff Pocoroba. Pocoroba, 8 out of 10 defense. And we can't see his catching arm. Let's just change that for a second. There we go. And 7 out of 10 catching arm. Bob Horner's at third, 6 out of 10. Darrell Cheney's at short, 7 out of 10. Jerry Royster, the weak link, 4 out of 10 at second. Dale Murphy, average at first, 5 out of 10. Jeff Burrows in left, 6 out of 10 defense, 10 out of 10 arm. Roland Office, excellent in center, 8 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm. And Gary Sarge Matthews in right, 7 out of 10 defense with a 10 out of 10 arm. Very good arms in the outfield for Atlanta. Here's Davey Lopes at the plate. Lopes in 1978 batted .278, 17 homers and 58 ribbies. In the tournament, he is 4 for 18 with no homers and 3 RBI. Batting .222. 8 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 for power and eye. Lopes, 6 out of 10 for bunting for a hit. The corners will move in for Atlanta. Horner in at third, Murphy in at first. Mickey Mailer, he's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Davey Lopes. 0-2 count to Lopes. Lopes shoots that ball over the leap of Cheney into center field. So a leadoff single for the dangerous and speedy Davey Lopes. 9 out of 10 speed, 10 out of 10 stealing ability. And here comes Bill Russell, his partner in crime, the shortstop. Russell in 1978. Batted .286, 3 homers, 46 ribbies. In the playoff tournament, batting below 200, 188, no homers, 2 RBI, 8 out of 10 contact, very poor power, 2 out of 10, and he will chase, 3 out of 10. Mailer throws over, Lopes was leaning, he gets back. Again, Mailer takes a peek, and they're going to pitch out. There goes Lopes! No, he bluffed! Oh boy, he was a sitting duck if he went. So 1-0 count. We're going to try a pitch around, see if we get Russell to beat the ball on the ground. And we'll play double play depth here. Royster and Cheney will pinch the middle. Mailer deals to Russell. Russell, hard ground ball to Cheney. And it's going to be an infield hit. An infield hit. We got the hard hit ground ball. It was just to the left side and in the hole. Cheney made a fine, very good backhanded defensive play, but had no chance. He just ate it. So we did induce the ground ball, but didn't get the double play. So no outs, 2 on. Lopes at second, Russell at first, and here comes Reggie Smith, the switch hitter, batting righty off the left-handed throwing Mickey Mailer. And in 1978, Reggie Smith, .295, 29 home runs and 93 runners knocked in. In the tournament, .357, a home run and 2 ribbies. 8 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Again, the Braves will play for 2. Up the middle with Royster and Cheney. Mailer, he's ready to work. He deals to Reggie Smith. Full count. Ground. Oh, line shot to Horner. Great reaction by the third baseman, robbing a double down the line. Listen to those cheers here at Fulton County. The road to redemption. That's what the Braves have called it. And here comes Mr. Clean, Steve Garvey. And in 1978, Garvey, .316 batting average, 21 homers and 113 runners knocked in. In the tournament, .250, a home run and 5 ribbies knocked in. 9 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power. He will chase, 3 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Again, double play depth for the Braves. Hoping to turn 2 and get out of this inning. The speedy Davey Lopes at second. Bill Russell's at first, 5 out of 10 speed. And we'll try the pitch around to induce the double play ball. Here's the pitch to Garvey. Hard hit ball to Cheney. Cheney to Royster. On to first. And Murphy double play. Mickey Mailer gets out of the jam. The Dodgers leave 2. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Due up for the Braves. Royster, Matthews, and Burrows to face Burt Happy Hooten. Hooten in 1978, 19-10 with a 2.71 earned run average, striking out 104, walking 61. In the tournament, he is 1 win, no loss, as he went 6 2/3 innings, giving up 10 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, and striking out 1. The Dodgers have put the ball in his glove to win the championship, but again, it's a championship game, all hands on deck. Phil Niekro, who's only at 46% stamina, is out in the Braves bullpen. Behind the plate is Joe Ferguson, 6 out of 10 catching arm, 7 out of 10 defense. At third, Ron Say the Penguin, 7 out of 10. Bill Russell, 7 out of 10 at short. And Davey Lopes, 7 out of 10 at second. Steve Garvey just a notch below at first. He is 6 out of 10. Beatles Eternally has joined us in the chat. He says hello to Johnny B. Crazy. Beatles Eternally, soon to be knighted by the Queen. Sir Beatles, as I like to call him. Dusty Baker's in left, 8 out of 10 defense, 10 out of 10 arm. Billy North is in center, getting the start over Rick Monday, 7 out of 10 defense, 8 out of 10 arm. And Reggie Smith is in right, 6 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm. Here's Jerry Royster. Royster for the Braves in 1978 batted .259, 2 home runs, and 35 runners knocked in. In the tournament, .238 with a ribby. No home runs. 5 out of 10 contact, 1 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Excellent bunter, 8 out of 10. He's going to try a drag bunt here. Here's the pitch. Royster, and he misses it. So the count is now no balls, 1 strike, but now they pull Say in at third. And he's going to try to bunt again. And he missed the drag bunt again. It goes foul. 0-2 count off Hooten. Hooten peers in at Ferguson, nods his head. He kicks and deals to Royster in the hole, 0-2, and Royster grounds it to Lopes at second, who throws to Garvey, 1 away. So 1 out, no one on for Sarge Gary Matthews. Matthews, .285, 18 homers and 62 runners knocked in for the Braves in 1978. In the tournament, batting .250, a home run, and 3 ribbies. 6s across the board for contact, power, and eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Hooten, 10 out of 10 stamina, 7 out of 10 holding runners on. Quality of pitches below average. He's got to hit his spots or he's very hittable. 4 out of 10. Movement is excellent though, 8 out of 10. And control, very good, 7 out of 10. The windup and the pitch from Hooten to Matthews. Matthews swings at the first pitch, pops it sky high. Ferguson going for it. Now is called off by Garvey. The first baseman makes the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Jeff Burrows, the left fielder. In 1978 for the Braves, Burrows batted .301, 23 home runs, and 77 runners knocked in. 7 out of 10 for contact and power. Tremendous eye, 9 out of 10. Right-handed normal hitter. Burt Happy Hooten looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Ferguson pounds the mid, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Burrows. 1-0. Burrows swings the lumber up the middle. Lopes backhands it, throws to first, and the side is retired. Good range by Davey Lopes. Top of the second, no score here in Atlanta, the championship game. 1-and-done tournament, 1978. Mickey Mailer back out on the mound. He'll face Ron Say the Penguin, Dusty Baker, and Lee Lacy. The Penguin, Ron Say. In 1970, .270 batting average, 23 home runs, and 84 runners knocked in. In the tournament, batting .333 with no home runs and 3 ribbies. 8 out of 10 for contact and power, 9 out of 10 for eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Biff Pocoroba's ready. Sets the target. Mailer rocks and fires. 3-1, and Say walks. That's where that 9 out of 10 eye comes in against lefties. So Say, not much speed at all. There's a reason why they call him the Penguin. Look it up on YouTube. Watch him run. 2 out of 10 speed, but 6 out of 10 stealing ability. So if he has an opportunity to steal, he does it at a fairly decent clip. And here comes Dusty Baker. Dodger left fielder in 1978, batted .262, 11 homers, 66 ribbies. In the tournament, 3 for 15, that's a 200 batting average, no homers, 1 RBI. 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Right-handed pull hitter. The Braves will shift left in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Mailer looks to first, Murphy holding on say, now he deals to Baker. Baker swings at the first pitch, sends it the other way, shallow fly ball coming in is Gary Matthews, and he makes the catch, 1 down. Mailer set him up with off-speed pitch and then got him with the fastball to fly out opposite field. 1 out, 1 on for Lee Lacy, the designated hitter. Lacy in 1978, .261 batting average, 13 homers and 40 ribbies. In the tournament, .333 with a ribby. No home runs. 6 out of 10 for contact, 8 out of 10 for power, 6 out of 10 for eye. Another right-handed normal hitter. Braves move to double play depth. As Cheney and Royster pinch that middle, Murphy holds Sayon at first. Mailer picks up the sign for Pocoroba. The windup and the pitch to Lee Lacy. 0-1. Lacy swings at the outside pitch. Grounds to Murphy. Murphy goes to Cheney. Back to Murphy. Safe. They get the lead runner and save. But the speedy Lee Lacy beats out the double play ball. 2 outs, 1 on. Lee Lacy, 7 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Murphy holds him on. Here comes Bill North, the former Oakland Athletic. Big games are nothing new for Billy North. He played in plenty of them with the Oakland A's in the mid-70s. He's 0 for 4 in the tournament. And in 1978, Billy North batted .234, no home runs and 10 ribbies. 5 out of 10 contact, 1 out of 10 power, 8 out of 10 eye. Excellent bunter when it comes bunting for a hit, 9 out of 10. Would he drop one down with the catcher Joe Ferguson on deck? We're going to play our third baseman in, as Murphy will hold on Lee Lacy. So Horner comes in at third to protect against the bunt. Mailer throws over to first. That's close. He had Lacy leaning. Lacy gets back with the hand as Dale Murphy applied the tag. So again, Mailer looks to first. Now picks up the sign behind the plate from Biff Pocoroba. Here's the pitch to Billy North. 1-2. And he strikes him out looking. Painted the outside corner with the fastball. Pocoroba framed it beautifully. Side retired. Bottom of the second. Still no score here in Atlanta. One and done championship game 1978. Hooten will face Horner, Office, and Murphy. Bob Horner, third baseman, .266 in his rookie season of 1978, 23 home runs, 63 ribbies. In this one and done playoff tournament, batting below 100, he is 1 for 18. That is a .056 batting average, 5 out of 10 contact, tremendous power, 8 out of 10, and he will chase 4 out of 10 eye. When Bob Horner loved to break out with a bye-bye birdie, Bert Happy Hooten picks up the sign from Ferguson. He deals to Horner. 1-0. Horner bloops one to left. Coming in, but not getting there, is Dusty Baker. So Bob Horner picks up his second hit of the tournament. Now 2 for 19. Horner, slow, and that's being kind. Being held on by Garvey at first. Excellent double play candidate. And here's the center fielder, Roland Office. In 1978, batted .250, 9 home runs, 40 ribbies. In the tournament, he's batting below 200, 188. Braves have got here with pitching and timely hitting and good defense. 4 ribbies. He does have a homer, and it was a big one. I believe it was a grand salami. 5 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. Horner's at first. Hooten throws strikes. We're going to play Go Braves. Unorthodox hit and run. Horner goes in motion, and that is a pop-up. Lopes back on the outfield grass, makes the catch, bluffs a throw back towards first, but Horner didn't go far. He gets back quite easily. 1 down. Office couldn't get the ball on the ground. Here's Dale Murphy, first baseman. 226 with 23 homers and 79 ribbies in his first full season at the major league level. In the tournament, 3 for 15 with an RBI. That's a 200 batting average. Contact below average, 4 out of 10. Power good, 7 out of 10. Eye average, 5 out of 10. Corners at first, 1 out. Garvey holding him on. Hooten looks to first. Now in at the plate, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Murph. 1-0, Murphy swings, and that's a shot up the middle past the dive of Davey Lopes. Station to station go the Braves. A slow-footed Horner stops at second. So 1 out, 2 on for the catcher, Biff Pocoroba. Blame it on the Pocoroba. In 1978, 242, 6 homers, 34 runners knocked in. In this tournament, 250. No homers, no RBIs. 5 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Left-handed spray hitter. He will use all fields. Horner again, slow as mud at second. Murphy, average speed at first. Here's the pitch to Pocoroba. Hooten deals. Inside pitch. Pocoroba goes the other way. It could be a gap shot, but Dusty Baker got a great jump on it and made the catch on the line drive to left center. Quickly retreating back to their bags are Horner and Murphy. Original Grognards joined us in the chat. Check out that wonderful channel along with Beatles Eternally, another fine channel, along with Johnny B. Crazy, all wonderful content creators. So 2 outs, 2 on for the designated hitter, Rod Gilbreth. Gilbreth in 1978 batted .245, 3 home runs, 31 ribbies. In the tournament, 3 for 17, no homers, no RBI. That's a 176 batting average, 5 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Right-handed pull hitter, though the Dodgers play straight away and normal in the infield and outfield. Horner at second, Murphy at first. Bert Hooten up on the mound, takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Gilbreth. 2-2 count. Gilbreth swings, ground ball to save. Oh, throws to Lopes! He can't handle it! A bad throw by the Penguin extends the inning. The inning should have been over. Instead, it's bases loaded, 2 outs for the weak-hitting shortstop Don Chaney. Chaney in 1978, 224, 3 homers, 20 ribbies. In the tournament, 0 for 11. 4 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Big chance for Chaney to break out of it, and that 0 for 11 will all be forgotten. Horner at third, Murphy at second, Gilbreth at first. Bases loaded full of Braves. Bert Happy Hooten back up on the bump. Toes the rubber. Peers in. Chaney will be taking. Here's the pitch. Chaney taking all the way. Inside. Looked inside. No, they call it a strike. Chaney in disbelief, but you're 0 for 11, so they're not going to listen to you. And it's an 0-1 count now. Chaney looks down to the third base coach. He's got to have the swing away sign. Chokes up just a bit on the bat. Again, bases choose 2 outs, no score, bottom of the second. Ferguson behind the plate for the Dodgers wiggles the fingers. Sets the target. Here's the pitch to Chaney. 1-2. Chaney, hard hit ball to second. Lopes handles it, throws to Garvey. Side retired. The Braves squander a bases loaded opportunity. Can't take advantage of the error by Ron Say. Top of the third, no score in our championship game. One and done tournament, 1978. Due up for the Dodgers, Joe Ferguson, then Davey Lopes, and Bill Russell. Ferguson, the catcher, in 1978 batted .237, 7 home runs, 28 ribbies. In the tournament, he is batting .250 with no homers, no RBI. 5 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, excellent eye, 8 out of 10. Right-handed, normal hitter. Mickey Mailer back up on the mound for the Braves. Nods his head. Here's the pitch to Joe Ferguson. 3-1. Ferguson grounds it up the middle. Chaney backhands it. Fires to first. 1 down. Good range by Chaney. That's why he's a 7 out of 10 defender at short. Top of the order, Davey Lopes. He is 1 for 1. Again, Lopes, pretty good bunter for a hit, 6 out of 10. We're going to play our corners in. Horner in at third. Murphy in at first. Here's the pitch to Lopes, 3-1. And Lopes walks on that inside pitch. And he's a very dangerous base runner and base stealer. 9 out of 10 speed, 10 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's Bill Russell. He is 1 for 1. He had an infield hit when he hit it to the left side, deep in the hole. Cheney made a nice backhanded play, but ate the ball. Didn't want to throw it away. So Murphy holding on to Speedy Davy Lopes at first. Mickey Mailer throws over. Lopes is back. Getting a bit of an edgy lead there. Again, Mailer throws over. Runner's back. Here's the pitch out. There goes. No, Lopes bluffs, just like he did his first time up. So a 1-0 count to Bill Russell. Braves infield will now move to double play depth. Cheney and Royster pinch the middle. We're going with the pitch around. Russell doesn't have the best of eyes. Will he hit another ground ball that could induce the inning-ending double play? Here's the pitch. Russell, ground ball, slowly hit the third. Only play for Horner's the first. And that's 2 down. Lopes is in scoring position. So Mailer once again induces a double play ball, but was slowly hit to Horner. His only play was to Murphy at first. Now with 2 outs, the Speedy Davy Lopes gets a couple extra steps, and he'll need them. The arms in the outfield, Burrows is a 10, Office in center is a 9, and Matthews in right is a 10. And here's Reggie Smith, first base open, but Steve Garvey's on deck. Reggie Smith is 0 for 1. Mailer nods his head. He rocks and fires. 0-1. Smith swings. Hard ground ball to second. And the inning is over as Royster throws to Murphy. Lopes is stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless here in Atlanta. A pitcher's duel between Burt Happy Hooten and Mickey Mailer. Hooten will face the top of the order for the Braves. Royster, Matthews, and Burrows. Jerry Royster is 0 for 1. He attempted to bunt his way on to no success. And here's the pitch. He'll try it again. And again he misses the bunt. Oh my lord. So much for being 8 out of 10 bunter. No balls, 1 strike. Say again moves in at third. Royster flashing the bunt. He's swinging away. 1-2. Royster punches it past Say into left field. Nice piece of hitting for Jerry Royster. Royster, excellent base runner at first. No outs, and here comes Gary Sarge Matthews. He's 0 for 1. Here's the hit and run. There goes Royster. Pitch out, swing and a miss. Royster will be safe. So 1 out on the strikeout by Matthews on the hit and run, but Jerry Royster steals the bag. He's in scoring position for Jeff Burrows. Burrows is 0 for 1 today. Again, Burrows the best hitter in this tournament. 389 for the Braves, 4 ribbies and a home run. Bob Horner on deck. Will they pitch around Burrows to get to the youngster Horner? We shall see. Hooten peeks over his shoulder. Lopes bluffs towards the second base bag. They try to keep Royster close. Now here's the pitch to Jeff Burrows. 1-2. Burrows popped up sky high, left side foul territory. Say calls off Ferguson, the catcher. 2 down. That one brought rain. So 2 outs. Royster at second will be off on contact for Bob Horner, who's only batting 105. He is 1 for 1 today, 2 for 19 in the tournament. No ribbies. He'd like to get his first here. He'll take. Here's the pitch to Horner. Outside, ball 1. He does not chase the knuckle curve. Burt Happy Hooten has a plethora of pitches. 1 ball, no strikes. Horner gets the green light. Horner! Base hit up the middle! Royster will be waved around. He's a great runner. And Bill North has a cannon for an arm. Here comes a throw to the plate. Not in time! Oh my God! Oh my God! They called him out. Oh my Lord, he looks safe from my view. Billy North guns out. Jerry Royster. Bob Horner picks up his third hit, but no RBI. We will have to watch that one over again. Wow! So Horner singles hard up the middle. Billy North puts on a good charge. Here's the throw. Bang, bang, play at the plate. Ferguson blocked it marvelously. Royster never got his hand in. We go to the top of the fourth, still scoreless. The Braves made their bid to take the lead. And it was shot down like a freshman asking a senior to the prom. Alrighty. Top of the fourth. It'll be Garvey, Say, and Baker to face Mickey Mailer. Mailer, so far, 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and a K. Garvey, right-handed normal hitter, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch around. Will Garvey chase? 0-2. And he goes down looking. He thought about swinging. Mailer paints the inside corner on the off-speed pitch. 1 down. Here comes Ron Say, the Penguin. He walked his first time up. He has committed a throwing error. Say with a good eye, good contact, and good power. 8-8-9. Mailer rocks and fires to the Penguin. Ron Say. Say swings at the first pitch. Hits it to Cheney at short. He fires to first. 2 down. Braves fans believing in the road to redemption. 2 outs, base is empty for Dusty Baker. Remember, the Dodgers already squished one Cinderella in the semifinals. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals in a thriller. And here's Dusty Baker. He's 0 for 1, right-handed pull hitter. Braves swing their infield to the left, outfield straightaway and normal. Baker above average eye. Mailer looks in at Pocoroba. Pocoroba sets the target. The windup and the pitch to Baker. 1-0. Baker swings. Punches it to third. Horner throws to Murphy. The side is retired. We go. Bottom of the fourth. Still scoreless here in Atlanta. Our championship game, and it's a doozy. Bert Hooten back up on the mound for the Dodgers. 3 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 K. He will face Office Murphy and blame it on the Pocoroba. Roland Office is 0 for 1. He awaits the Hooten offering. Here's the pitch. Office swings, grounds it. Right side, they throw to Hooten. He just steps on the bag in time, and Office is out. So 1 down, and I'll bring up Dale Murphy. The youngster is 1 for 1. Tremendous power, 7 out of 10. Ferguson goes through the signs. Hooten nods his head. He kicks and deals to Murphy. 2-2 count. Murphy, hard hit ball, right side. Fielding it is Garvey. Steps on the first base bag. 2 down. So Bert Happy, Hooten looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Here comes Biff Pocoroba. Pocoroba is 0 for 1. 4 for 17 in the playoff tournament. No homers, no ribbies. He'll take. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Right down the middle. Pocoroba steps out of the box. Now steps back in. Left-handed batter. Ferguson wiggles the fingers. The windup and the pitch. Full count. Pocoroba drops one into center with 2 outs. The inning continues. Nice piece of hitting. Pocoroba battles back to a full count and takes that 3-2 pitch to center. So 2 outs, Pocoroba at first. Slow runner, 2 out of 10 speed. And here comes Rod Gilbert, the DH. He is 0 for 1. 167 in the tournament. Garvey holding Pocoroba on. Hooten takes a quick look to first. Now picks up the sign from Ferguson behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Gilbreth. Gilbreth swings at the first pitch. Inside pitch. That ball's hit the Russell deep at short, and he quickly gets it to Lopes at second for the force out on the slow-footed Biff Pocaroba side retired. Top of the fifth. The tension is growing in this championship game. No score. Due up for the Dodgers, Lee Lacy, Bill North, and Joe Ferguson, the bottom third of this Los Angeles Dodgers order, to face Mickey Mailer. Lee Lacy is 0 for 1. You want to keep him off the base paths. Tremendous speed and stealing ability. The lefty Mickey Mailer's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Lacy. 0-1. Lacy swings at the inside pitch. Drives his ball deep to left. Going back and watching it go by Birdie is the left fielder Burrows. Lee Lacy has just hit a solo blast, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. They're prepared to squish another Cinderella. They did it to the Cardinals, and now they want to do it to the Braves. Restore order in the universe. What a blast by Lee Lacy. And that is his first home run of the tournament and his second ribby. And the sounds of silence here at Fulton County in Atlanta. Here's the replay. Mailer, boom goes the ball. And as we like to say, Lee Lacy touches them all. 1-0 Dodgers. Hello, Bro has joined us in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, as with everyone else in the chat. And those who are watching and will watch later. So 1-0 Dodgers. And here comes Billy North, the center fielder. He is 0 for 1. Corners will move in. Billy North, an excellent bunter. Horner in at third, Murphy in at first. Here's the pitch to Billy North. 1-1 count. North hits a ball right side. Nice range by Royster. Gobbles it up, throws to Murphy. 1 away. Number 9 batter, the catcher Joe Ferguson. He is 0 for 1, right-handed normal hitter. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for the Braves. Mickey Mailer rubbing up the baseball. He's made one mistake, and Lee Lacy made him pay for it. A solo blast to start off this inning. Now Mailer's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. 0-1. Ferguson, and he sends a shot to right, and making a dive at it is Matthews, but he trapped the ball. So a 1-out single for the slow-footed catcher Joe Ferguson. He's at first. Murphy holding him on top of the order. Davey Lopes, he's 1 for 1 with a walk. The Braves will now get someone up in their bullpen. They're going to get Larry McWilliams up. He's been quite good in this tournament playoff. And there it is. Phil Niekro, who just pitched in the last game, is loosening his knuckleball. No tomorrow. All hands on deck. So 1 out, 1 on. Davey Lopes at the plate. 1 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch to Lopes. 1-0. Lopes swings. And he punches that ball to left. Burrows has it on a hop. Runners at first and second now with 1 out. The only good news is Ferguson's at second, and he will clog up the base paths. And here's Bill Russell. And now Mailer's going to try to induce him to hit a third ground ball and try to get a double play and out of this inning. Cheney and Royster pinch in the middle. Double play depth. Mailer with the pitch around, trying to hit the corners. They come inside. Line shot back to Mailer. Great reaction. He makes the catch. Bluffs towards first, but Lopes is back. So there's 2 outs. So great job by Mailer. 1-0 Dodgers on the solo blast by Lee Lacy, the designated hitter, to lead off this inning. 2 outs, Ferguson at second, Lopes at first, and the dangerous Reggie Smith coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today, but batting .313 with a home run and 2 ribbies in the tournament. Continuing to warm is Phil Niekro and Larry McWilliams. No tomorrow. Got to be careful. with Reggie Smith. Steve Garvey's on deck. The lefty Mickey Mailer's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Smith. Full count. Smith, sinking shot to center, making the diving catch. Unbelievable as Office, and he just saved 2 runs. What a catch by Roland Office to keep the Braves in the game. The Dodgers get on the board first, though, with the Lee Lacy solo blast. They could have had more, but what a catch by Office. Mailer tips his cap to his center fielder. Let's watch that tremendous web gem over. This looks like 2 runs here, possibly. If he doesn't make this catch, could get by him. What a diving catch by Office, robbing Smith. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Dodgers 1, Braves nothing. Niekro and McWilliams are both ready. They will sit down. Niekro would only possibly come in for 1 inning, no more, as he's at 46% stamina, I believe. So Bert Hooton will face the number 9 batter, Cheney, who grounded out with the bases loaded. And in the top of the order, Royster and Matthews. Remember, Jerry Royster was thrown out at the plate by Billy North, I believe, to end the 3rd. Here's the pitch to Cheney. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's Hooton's 2nd strikeout. Got him with the off-speed pitch. One out, top of the order, Jerry Royster. He's 1 for 2. He awaits the Bert Hooton offering. Here's the pitch from Happy. 3-1. And Royster walks. Speedy Jerry Royster at first, representing the tying run. And here comes Gary Sarge. Matthews 0 for 2. Matthews wants to deliver here. Here's the hit and run. There goes Royster. Swing and a miss. The throw down. And they got Royster this time. Hit and run fails. 2 outs now. The count's 0-1. The organist trying to get the Braves fans revved up. Matthews digs in, ready to grip and rip. Hooton picks up the sign from Ferguson. He kicks and deals. They come inside, and Matthews drives his ball deep to center field. Going back is Billy North. He's not going to get there. Matthews has a double. The failed hit and run costs us most likely the tying run. But now with 2 outs, Matthews stands at second. He has good speed, 6 out of 10. It's up to Jeff Burrows to try to knock him in. And when the hit and run doesn't work, it usually comes back to haunt you, folks. Most of the time it does work for me, but when it doesn't, it's haunting. So now it's up to Jeff Burrows, 0 for 2, batting .368 in the tournament with a home run and 4 ribbies. Getting back up in the bullpen for the Braves. Let's just check out Phil. He's at 45%. Again, he would only pitch 1 inning if we decide to put him in. And Larry McWilliams. Again, our bullpen's awful. The closer's good. Other than that, the rest of them, not so much. They will not see the light of day unless absolutely necessary. So Matthews with 2 outs will have a couple extra steps, and he'll need it. Strong arms in that Dodger outfield. Here's Jeff Burrows. Hooton peeks over his shoulder, now looks in at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Burrows. 1-0. Burrows swings the lumber. Slow grounder back to Hooton, who throws to Garvey. Side retired. Matthews stranded. The failed hit and run comes back to bite us in the butt. We go to the top of the 6th. 1-0 Dodgers trying to squish another Cinderella. They squished the Cinderella Cardinals in the semifinals, and now they want to stomp on the Braves in the finals. Due up for the Dodgers of Los Angeles, La La Land, the beautiful people, Garvey, Say, and Baker. To face Mickey Mailer, he's made 1 mistake, and Lee Lacy made him pay for it dearly with a solo blast in the top of the 5th. Here's Garvey, he is 0 for 2, right-handed normal hitter. The lefty Mailer, he's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Garvey, 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. That is Mailer's 3rd strikeout. in 5 1/3 innings. Here comes the Penguin Ron Say. He's 0 for 1. Mailer works quickly to Say. Full count. Say punches that ball over the leap of Royster into center field. Necro and McWilliams are ready. Here's Dusty Baker. Baker is 0 for 2. Baker, 262 off lefties, 263 off righties. No real change in significance there. Necro and McWilliams are ready. There's not a lefty in the lineup. There's 2 switch hitters. We're going to stick with Mickey Mailer for now, and we're going to sit Necro. Mailer's at 77 pitches, though. We're going to sit McWilliams. Mailer's at 77 pitches, stamina 7 out of 10. This could be the last batter for Mailer. Murphy holding on the slow-footed Say at first. Baker, right-handed pull hitter. The infield will shift left for the Braves. Outfield straightaway and normal. Mailer throws over to first! Ooh. Say was leaning a bit. Hit and run could be on. Again, Mailer looks to first. Picks up the sign from Pocoroba. He deals to Dusty Baker. Baker swings at the first. Oh! The ball gets away. Wild pitch by Mickey Mailer. And now they will intentionally walk Baker. And here's Lee Lacy, who hit the home run. They're trying to set up a double play here. Necro quickly gets back up in the pen. He's ready. Lacy versus righties, 268. Lefties, 247. Larry McWilliams gets up in the pen. Both Necro and McWilliams are ready. And Phil Necro will come in the ball game. Here's Phil Necro, the knuckleballer, to try to get him out of this jam. Beatles attorney says he dislikes both teams, but dislikes the Dodgers less. He says, go Dodgers. McWilliams, the lefty, will sit down. Here's Phil Necro. And in 1978, Necro won 19 games for an absolutely putrid team. He lost 18. ERA 2.88. You know what that means? They scored no runs for Phil Necro. He should have easily won with that ERA. 19 wins with a bad team. 248 strikeouts. He probably should have been at least a 25-game winner if he had any run support. So it's up to Necro to get the Braves out of this jam. In the playoff tournament, he is 1-0. He has pitched 18 1/3 innings. 9 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 13 Ks. He has 1 no decision. 18 1/3 scoreless innings. Trying to induce the double play ball here. With Say at second, Baker at first, 1 down. Cheney and Royster will move to double play depth up the middle. Here's the pitch from Necro to Lacy. 2-2 count. And it's a pop-up on the knuckler. And out of the view, Pocoroba makes the catch as he goes into the stands. What a catch by Pocoroba. So there's 2 outs now. Runners will be off on contact. And Billy North comes to the plate. North is 0 for 2. He is hitless in this tournament, 0 for 6. Left-handed hitter, spray hitter. Necro needs 1 more out to get out of this jam. Say at second, Baker at first. They will be off on contact. The knuckler comes forth. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Phil Necro pumps his fist. The Braves only trail by 1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Great job by Phil Niekro. How long can he go? We don't know. As Beatles attorney says, now that said, if this was the Brooklyn Dodgers team, then it's the Dodgers love all the way. I would love to see Jackie Farillo, Campy Snyder, and the Preacher. So, Bert Hooton back up on the mound. 5 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks. He will face Horner, Office, and Murphy. The only run that's been put up on the board by either team, a solo blast by Lee Lacy in the top of the 5th off Mickey Mailer. But the game is now in the hands of Phil Niekro and Bert Hooton. Horner 2 for 2. He was 1 for 18 to start this game. Now he's 2 for 2. Very good power. Can he go 3 for 3 and tie it up? Hooton takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He kicks and deals. 0-1. Horner grounds it to say at third, who throws to Garvey. 1 down. Now bring up Roland Office. He is 0 for 2. Office will take. Hooton deals. And that's a ball. So Office ahead 1-0. They give him the green light. 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Russell's up with it. He throws to Garvey. 2 down. You can just sense with each passing out the air going out of Fulton County Stadium and the Braves fans. Here's Dale Murphy. The Murph 1 for 2. 4 for 17 with a ribby in this tournament. Can he go yard and tie it up? The Braves get Larry McWilliams back up, the lefty. And there's no tomorrow. Gene Garber, the closer, the righty. Here's the pitch to the Murph. 2-2 count. And he goes down looking. Strikeout number 3 for Hooton's side. Retired. Top of the 7th. 1-0 Dodgers in our championship game. Phil Niekro has now pitched 19 scoreless innings in this tournament. He will face Ferguson in the top of the order, Lopes and Russell. The catcher, Joe Ferguson, is 1 for 2. Right-handed normal hitter. Niekro's ready to work. Here comes the flutter ball. 0-2. Strike 3, Mr. Ferguson. The bench is over there. Go sit your fat tuchus down. Niekro wheeling and dealing. He has struck out 15 in this tournament while only walking 3. Clark has joined us in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Merry Christmas. And now Niekro faces Davey Lopes, who is 2 for 2. Pocaroba sets the target, but you know it must be the flutter ball. Here's the pitch to Lopes, 3-2. Lopes, shallow fly ball to center. Office coming in, and he makes the basket catch. 2 down. McWilliams and Garber are ready. Niekro, he must have said something from the dugout. He just looks over and smiles. He's A-okay. McWilliams and Garber will now sit. Niekro will face Bill Russell. Russell's 1 for 3. He had an infield hit in his first at-bat. A hard hit ball to the left side in the hole. Cheney made a wonderful lunging backhanded play, then decided to eat the ball. Here's the pitch to Russell. The flutter ball flies fourth, 1-1 count. Russell grounds it slowly to Horner. He's up with it. He fires the Murphy side. Retired. Again, Niekro pumps his fist, trying to rev up the boys of the Braves to say, let's get going, boys. Let's get going. We can win this thing. The road to redemption does not have to end here. As they play Take Me Out to the ball game, Niekro, you can see him going up and down the dugout, trying to rev everybody up. We're only down 1. You can read his lips. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. Joining us here at the stadium Alexander Raffini, Space Engine Deluxe, Captain Space Engine. Check out that wonderful channel. Hope you're feeling better. How you feeling? You weren't feeling so well the other day. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. That's Beatles Eternally's good friend. That's where I met him, in one of Beatles' chats. Alex, again, we hope you're feeling better. That's Alexander Raffini, Space Engine Chill. And if you don't know what Space Engine is, please check out his channel and Beatles Eternally's channel. They can better describe it. It's like outer space. You go to the planets. It's not a video game. It's just wicked cool. It's like Nova, except better, because these guys are better than Nova. Clark says Al's announcing is great. Well, thank you. But it seems every time I watch those, gosh darn it, Dodgers win. But not tonight, folks. Not tonight. Even though they're winning. As Alexander, the great Raffini, says, I'm feeling better. Awesome. Due up for the Braves, Pocaroba, Gilbreth, and Chain to face Burt Happy Hooten. Hooten 6 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Blame it on the Pocaroba is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Biff. 2-2 count. Pocaroba lines out to Lopes at second. 1 down. Tommy Lasorda looking very, very anxious in that Dodgers dugout. And here comes Rod Gilbreth. We have seen enough of Rod. He is 0 for 2, 3 for 19. I don't know. Let's see who we can go to on the bench. Barry Bonnell. Yeah, we're going to let Gilbreth hit. Gilbreth gets a stay of execution from the governor. He gets another chance. He's going to take. Hooten delivers. Inside. Ball 1. Looks down to the third base coach. Steps back in the right-hander's box. He's taking again. Hooten delivers. There's a strike. That fastball was in there. Outside corner. So it's a 1-1 count. Gilbreth ready to grip and rip. Gilbreth not much power, but if he finds a gap, could be on second. Decent speeds. Actually good speed. 6 out of 10. Stealing ability 7 out of 10. Hooten nods his head. Ferguson sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. Gilbreth swings at the outside pitch. Rips it down. The left field line. This is going to be 2 for Gilbreth. Digging it out in the corner is Dusty Baker. Excuse me. Wow, he took that outside pitch and just pulled it down the left field line. Holy cow. And just like that, the tying run is at second with 1 out, and we know that Darrell Chaney is not going to hit, as he is 0 for 13, 0 for 2 today. And I'm not having like that feel-good moment that he's going to break out. And now, Barry Bonnell .239 against righties, .241 versus lefties. Hooten, obviously a righty. I think Joe Nolan actually hits righties pretty good. Well, .246. Backup catcher Hubbard is going to come into play second. Rocket is our designated runner. I think he's fast. Well, no, he stinks. Base running ability is good, just not fast. Bob Beal hits lefties. Chico M. Ruiz, in limited at-bats, .302. Chico Ruiz will grab a bat here. Can Chico and the man, Ruiz, be the hero? He will pinch hit for a punchless Darrell Chaney. So here comes Chico Ruiz, and did I do a dyslexic moment? Did I read that right? No, yeah, he's hit .302 off righties. Okay. So here's Burt Hoopen, 1 out. Gilbreth, 6 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability at second. He doubled down the left field line. He took an outside pitch and still pulled it down the third base line. And here's Chico M. Ruiz. looking for a little Chico and the Man magic. 283 in 46 at-bats with 2 ribbies. Contact, not really good, 3 out of 10. Power, worse, 2 out of 10. Eye, 3 out of 10. But we want some Chico Ruiz magic. He had it against righties in a limited at-bats in 78. And we're giving him the green light. Hooten deals to Ruiz. 1-0. Ruiz swings. Ground ball right side. Lopes has it. Out number 2, moving to third is Gilbreth, 90 feet away for Jerry Royster. The organist trying to get the Braves fans revved up here. And getting back up in the bullpen is Larry McWilliams. Though I don't think we'll go to McWilliams. We'll go to the closer, Gene Garber. All righties in that lineup for the Dodgers and 2 switch hitters. So here's Jerry Royster, 1 for 2. Can Jerry Royster be the hero? Hooten steps off the mound. Cap off his head. He wipes his brow. Back up on the bump. Peers in at Ferguson. Deep breath. Here's the pitch to Royster. Royster swings at the first pitch. It's a swing and a miss against by the catcher, and Gilbert scores the tying run from third. We have a 1-1 ball game, and they're going crazy in Atlanta as Cinderella has not yet struck 12. No matter what Lee Lacy and the Dodgers say. Unbelievable. As the pass ball on Joe Ferguson and Tommy Lasorda has some agita in the dugout. So it's a 1-1 game. Royster steps back in the box. Ferguson behind the plate, disgusted with himself. 0-1 count to Jerry Royster from 2-2. Royster, single, up the middle. It would have scored Gilbreth anyway. Now the go-ahead run at first in a speedy Jerry Royster. And here comes Gary Sarge Matthews. Can Matthews go bye-bye birdie and give the Braves a 3-1 lead? Garvey holding on Royster. No hit and run this time with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Sarge. 3-1. Matthews, ground ball to Russell. He flips to Lopes for the force out at second. The side is retired, but the go Braves push across the tying run. A double, a ground ball to the right side, and a pass ball on Ferguson. And it's a whole new ball game as we go to the top of the 8th. And now we have to find a shortstop. Chico Ruiz cannot play short. He's an average second baseman. I don't think Royster can play short, as he's a worse shortstop than second baseman. We don't want to take his bat out of lineup. So we will go with Pat the Rocket. God, he's not good. He's 4. Hubbard can only play second, and he's pretty good. So it's going to be Pat Rocket. So Rocket's a 4. Though his infield range and error are green, so he's not going to make an error most likely. So Pat Rocket will come in to play short. McWilliams and Garber are ready. Negro out of the pen has thrown 20. He's started 2 games and now come out of the pen in the championship game. Altogether 20 scoreless innings with 15 strikeouts, 3 walks, 9 hits. He is 1-0 with 1 no decision. Due up for the Dodgers, Smith, Garvey, and Say. McWilliams and Garber are ready. Let's sit them down because I play with the warm-up rule, and I can tire them out. What a ball game. 1-1 top the 8th. You can't ask for more tension than this in a championship game. Drinks and Those Things has joined us in the chat. Check out that great channel. All things Game of Thrones. How you doing, my friend? Merry Christmas. And here comes the mound visit to Phil Niekro. And he just looks at everyone. Biff Pocaroba, the pitching coach, the manager, excuse me, Dale Murphy, the youngster, and he says, "I feel good, boys. I feel good." He will stay in the game. The hands are in the flutter ball in Phil Niekro. Reggie Smith 0 for 3. Switch hitter batting lefty. Tremendous power. He does have a home run in the playoff tournament. The flutter ball flies fourth to Smith. 3-1. And there's ball 4. Oh boy. Go ahead run at first. Smith, good speed, 6 out of 10. Excellent stealing ability, 8 out of 10. So we have Pat Rocket, 4 out of 10 defense at short. There he is with that porn mustache. They all had those porn mustaches in the 70s. Let's see if we can find some more play. No, he doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. He has one. Sarge, definitely, he's got that thing going. Murphy's a youngster. Biff Pocaroba, definitely. There we go. Alrighty, here comes Steve Garvey. Here's the pitch around, trying for the double play. And Garvey sends that ball deep down the left field line. A leap and gone. Oh my Lord, Garvey jumps all over the flutter ball. And just like that, as Garvey and the Dodgers crushed Cinderella in the semifinals, they were the Cardinals, and their hearts were stomped on, ripped out, and eaten in front of them. Garvey has done it again. Oh, it should not have happened to Phil Niekro, but it did. And now it's 3-1, and that's it for Phil. Phil disgusted with himself. And quickly getting back up in the pen is Gene Garber, the closer. And he is, oh my God, he's got a worm. So let's watch that replay over. 3-1 Dodgers. So it was short-lived tie ball game. Garvey takes that knuckleball and goes boom. Knuckler, 2-run homer right down the left field line. Steve Garvey sends the ball bye-bye birdie and touches them all. 3-1 Dodgers. And Tommy Lasorda has joy once again in the dugout as Drinks and Nose thinks his see-ya ball. Garvey sure saw the ball and went bye-bye. And here's Ron Say, and that's it for Niekro. Here comes Garber, ready or not. Gene Garber, the closer, will now try to keep it a 2-run lead and get to the bottom of the 8th. Garber, 1978, 4 wins, 4 losses, 22 saves for an absolutely putrid team, the Atlanta Braves. 2.53 earned run average. In the tournament, 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 6 Ks. 5 out of 10 quality of pitches, 6 out of 10 movement, 9 out of 10 control. Will fluctuate possibly with lefty and right-handed batters. Here's Say, right-handed normal hitter. He's 1 for 2. Garber's ready to work. Here's the pitch to the Penguin. Full count. And that ball is deep, but going to stay in the ballpark off the wall, right center field. And the Penguin goes chugging into second. And the Boo Birds have come out here. As Clark says, that was foul. I wish it was. So Garber will now face Baker. And Baker will be walked. Actually, will go pitch around to Dusty Baker. Baker's 0 for 2. He is a pull hitter. And the infield will shift left. Outfield straightaway and normal. The Penguin Ron Say at second slow. Pitch around just means we're going to try to hit the black of the plate. Inside, up, outside, up or down. We're going to try to get him to chase. Not necessarily throw a ball, though. Here's the pitch to Baker. Full count. Ground ball past the dive of Rocket. We got the ground ball. And now runners on the corners. And here comes Lee Lacy. Lee Lacy, a lot of speed. A lot of speed. And he got good speed at first. Will average 5 out of 10, but the stealing ability is 8 out of 10. Do we play for 2, or do we pull the infield in? (3-1) infield in. Infield in, outfield normal. Garber will face Lee Lacey, who got the scoring in this game. Started with a solo blast in the 5th. 1-0 Dodgers held up to the bottom of the 7th in the pass ball when Gilbreth scored from 3rd, tying the game up, and that was a short-lived tie ball game. 2-run homer by Garvey, top of the 8th. No outs, runners on... Oh, there's no outs. Thank God I looked. Runners on the corners, infield in for the Braves. Garber's ready. He deals to Lee Lacey. Lacey, that ball is a gap shot, left center. That's going to clear the base. No, they hope. Wow. And it's 4-1. So Gene Garber does not spell relief. As the Dodgers breaking it open here. Rick Camp quickly gets up to the righty. And McWilliams, the lefty, quickly gets up again, but this game has gotten out of hand. Billy North they will load the bases. North goes to first. They'll pitch to Joe Ferguson. They will pitch to Joe Ferguson. I wish there was a halfway, but there isn't. Infield in. Outfield straight away and normal. Dodgers up 4-1. They could really break this thing open. Garber nods his head. Pocaroba sets the target. Here's the pitch to Joe Ferguson. 2-2 count. Strike 3. 1 down. 1 down. That's a huge strikeout. Top of the order, Davey Lopes. Another tough guy to double up. But we will play double play depth now. Oh, that's not double play depth. That's deep. So Rocket and Royster pinch the middle. And you can see they're both 4s. Not a lot of confidence in these guys. No place to put Davey Lopes. Camp the righty, and McWilliams the lefty continue to warn. Garber nods his head. Here's the pitch to the Rhode Island native, Davey Lopes. Full count. Lopes. Horner steps on the third base bag. Fires to first. Safe. Oh, run scores 5-1. Nice bid by Horner. You can see Horner steps. He fields the ball, steps on the third base bag, quickly fires to first, but the speedy Davey Lopes beats it out. As Clark says, this is why the Phillies traded Garber that year. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. The Dodgers now have a 4-run lead over the Braves. Here comes Bill Russell. Garber will deal to Russell, who's 1 for 4. Right-handed spray hitter. Speedy Billy North at second. The speedy Davey Lopes at first. And they will be off on contact. Here's the pitch to Bill Russell. Full count. Fly ball, deep center field, on the run, right center, off, it's not going to get there. That's going to clear the bases. That's a double. And Gene Garber has pooped himself on the mound, and the hopes of the road to redemption have been stomped on by the Dodgers, as they have just pulled the heart out of the Braves like they did the Cardinals, and Tommy Lasorda's eating it right in front of them. It's now 7-1. Garber is coming out. And McWilliams is coming in. Reggie Smith will now bat right-handed. The fans start filing out of Fulton County. And here's Reggie Smith, 0 for 3, 5 for 17 in the tournament, with 1 homer, 2 ribbies, 294 batting average. First base is open, and Garvey, who chases, is on deck. Well, guess what we're going to do, folks? Sportsmanship, you betcha. We believe in sportsmanship. Where the hell's that? What I want to see. Here's the pitch. Plant this right in his back. Boom! There's the ball. Right in the back. The ump has a word with McWilliams. He says, it got away from me. Why waste 4 pitches? So Reggie Smith's at first, 2 outs, and the man who chases, Steve Garvey, is at the plate. He did hit the 2-run homer to make it 3-1. I'd love to plant one in his bat, but we can't get that silly. We'll go pitch around to Garvey. Slowly hit ball to McWilliams. Oh my God, it's an infield hit. You've got to be kidding me. We do all that to induce the ground ball, and he nubs it. And Tommy Lasorda is laughing in the dugout. Laughing! So base is loaded. Here's Ron Say. Camp gets back up in the pen as this game has gotten away from the Braves. 1-1 going to the top of the 8th. And the Dodgers score 6, started off by the Garvey 2-run homer. McWilliams deals to the Penguin Ron Say, right-handed normal hitter. No place to put the Penguin, 3-1. And he walks him, and now it's 8-1, and fans are just filing out of the stadium in droves. As Clark says, McWilliams is sporting a top-notch porn mustache. You are correct. That's very Ron Jeremy-like. Or who is that other guy? What the hell is his name? I can see his face. Oh, what the hell was his name? He actually had to go to court to defend himself. Because of the movie. What the hell was that movie he made? HBO did a documentary. Oh, yeah, I remember. I'm not going to say it, though. Here's Dusty Baker. And here comes Rick Camp. That's it for McWilliams. He stunk. And here's Rick Camp. He looks a bit... Well, yeah. It's Rick Camp. 2 + 2, Rick? I don't know. Anyway, he's probably a fine gentleman. Rick Camp in 1978. We got to bring some levity in this broadcast as I'm getting my buttocks kicked now. 8-1. Rick Camp was 2 wins, 4 losses, no saves, 3.75 earned run average. And he walked a ton. Oh, that's not good. Though his control is 7, so he had a bad year. He must nibble. He must nibble. Yeah. Quality of pitch is not good, that's why. So he's a nibbler. Alrighty. Bases juiced, 2 outs to Dusty Baker. Here's the pitch from Camp. Baker swings at the first inside pitch. Ground ball to Horner. Horner goes a short way to Royster. Force out. A mock cheer goes up. A mock cheer goes up for the few fans left here in Atlanta. As that road to redemption, well, that's gone. And the Braves fans have already forgotten the wonderful 4 wins that they got out of the Braves. Or 3. No, 4. There will not be a 5th, most likely. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And Bert Happy Hooten's still on the mound with a 7-run lead. He's gone 7 innings, 8 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 Ks. He will face Burrows, Horner, and Office. They will need a Christmas miracle. Here's the pitch to Jeff Burrows, 0 for 3. 2-2 count. And that's a fly ball. Center field. Billy North moving to his right. He makes the catch, 1 away. And here comes Bob Horner. Finally breaks out. 2 for 3 today. 3 for 21 in the tournament. But it's a little too late, Bob Horner. Ferguson feeling a lot better about himself. He let that pass ball go by that allowed Gilbreth to score from third with 2 outs. That tied the ball game in the bottom of the 7th. Now, just a bad memory. Here's the pitch to Horner. 2-0. Horner swings. Pops it up left side. Foul territory. Who's going to call for it? Say calls off everybody. The Penguin makes the catch. And the Dodgers are now 4 outs away from a tournament championship. As Dave Little has entered the chat, and he puts it all in one phrase. Al took a beating on the buttocks. It is true. It is true. Alrighty. 2 outs. Base is empty for Roland Office. Mr. Happy Bert Hooten rocks and fires. Office swings at the first pitch. Ball hit out to right, and making the catch is the right fielder Reggie Smith. We go to the top of the 9th. 8-1 Dodgers to the sounds of silence here in Atlanta. Clark says on the plus side, Out of the Park 19 looks outstanding. It's on sale for $5, $4.99. You gotta pick it up if you're a baseball fan. And if you don't know how to play, just fool around and play the game. It's $4.99. Don't worry, you'll learn. It's easy. And, again, not to make the stream go any longer than it needs to be, but to try to get my mind off of that 7-run top of the 8th that killed me, you can play, if for some reason you don't like the animation, and some people don't, which, wow, you can play this like everyone says, ooh, Diamond Mine Baseball, Diamond Mine Baseball, Diamond Mine Baseball, Diamond Mine Baseball. Okay, Beatles was kind enough to get me a copy of Diamond Mine Baseball. I like it. I play it once in a while. And look, you want to play like Diamond Mine Baseball? You can. Voila! And it's everything like Diamond Mine Baseball. Everything. Actually, more choices, probably. And this, Out of the Park 19, is the sim engine that MLB and ESPN uses to predict games. So if I have to hear one more time that this is unrealistic, and I love the people who say it, but they're wrong. This is a very realistic game. You can play it straight up. You don't have to do any of the GM or fantasy stuff. And Beatles Eternally has put a wonderful tutorial together today if you want to play some sort of fantasy league, meaning drafting players. I'm going to check that out later. Beatles, you got to show me how to put together a league like with an Italian team, a Korean team, a Japanese team. Sounds like a joke, right? An Italian team, a Korean team, and a Japanese team walked into a bar. Anyway. And a Mexican, I want to do international team league. You got to show me how to do that. Anyway, you can play like this, which again, I don't know why you would. The animation's outstanding. Or you could play like the classic. And that is sweet. If I was going to play it, non-animation, this is the way I would play it, except the outfielders are way the hell over there. I would adjust this probably. But look at that. That's sweet. And then you can see where the balls and strikes go. But the way I play it, the way I love it, is this way. Alrighty, so Rick Camp, Lee Lacy at the plate. Lacy 2 for 4, a home run and 2 ribbies. Here's the pitch to Lacy. 1-0, Lacy swings, and he picks up his 3rd hit, a shot to right. Lacy at first. Why are we not holding him on? I guess we're not going to hold him on because we're getting killed. Here's Billy North, left-handed spray hitter. Double play depth for the Braves. Royster and Rocket pinch the middle. Camp deals to North. There goes the runner. We knew that was coming. The throw down, and he is safe. That's why we should have been holding him on. Oh, I could have clicked that. First base open. Intentional. You know what? Here's the pitch to the back. Boom! Go. All right. Why waste 4 pitches? And the few fans left love it. They want to see a fight now. And here comes Steve Yeager. That's definitely a porn stash right there. Steve Yeager. As the booth, we've lost control in the booth. Bobby Cantilano has joined us. Hope all is well, Bobby. Good friend of the channel. She doesn't even like sports, but she loves our channel, our community. And she joins in the chats. Whoever is streaming, that's Bobby Cantilano. Absolutely outstanding. JT Dutch says, I don't think Out of the Ballpark is completely unrealistic. I just think Diamond Mine's manager AI is better. That I don't complain about. If you play a season, though, I feel it's equal. It's when you play a tournament, you have to actually go in and set stuff. Which the first round, actually only the first game, I forgot. I went in and I set everything after. But still, JT's right. There's times where you sit there and you go, why wouldn't they bring up a pinch hitter? I went back after that I think it was a Cardinal game we were talking about, JT. And I looked. Because I kept saying, why, even in the game, I was like, I know they stunk. But why would you let that guy hit? And they had a couple of decent hitters on the bench. I think it was the Cardinal game. I can't remember exactly. But you can go and set the pinch hitters. But I didn't because the next game, that's the game they beat the Red Sox. So yeah, it was the Cardinal game because I was managing the Red Sox. And the 78 Red Sox still continue to haunt me. I thought for sure we were going to get to the finals at least. All right. No outs, 2 on. Yeager's at the plate. Yeager, first at bat in the tournament. We've had Ferguson start all the games for the Dodgers. To me, he's just a better catcher. And he hits, Yeager only batted 193, 4 homers, 23 ribbies, 4 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power. We're going to try for a double play here. Camp deals to Yeager, 3-0, and he walks him. You stink. Oh, my God. This is like pitching in 60 Red Sox bullpen. Here's Davey Lopes. No outs. Here's the pitch to Lopes. 1-0. Lopes swings. That's a shot up the middle. Past the dive of Royster. A run scores, and it's now 9-1. And let's get someone up in the pen because we're going to plant this ball in Russell's back. Oh, what stinky pitcher. Ed Solomon is in the pen. Here's the pitch to Russell. Ground ball short. Rocket. Double play. Thank God. Rocket to Royster to Murphy. Run scores 10-1, 2 outs. Here comes Reggie Smith. I wonder if we hit him twice, will they start a fight? Let's find out. Here's the pitch to Smith. Boom! We got him in the back. Smith has some words, but no brawl ensues. Second time they've hit Smith. Lasorda's irate in the dugout. Irate in the dugout. Solomon continues to warn. Here's the pitch around to Garvey. He swings, ground ball to Horner. Nice play at third. Goes a short way to Royster. Steps on the bag. And again, a mock cheer goes up for the few fans still left here in Atlanta. Ron from Retro Sports Network has just joined us. Ron, it was a heck of a game until the top of the 8th. It was 1-1. The Dodgers in the 8th scored 7, and in the 9th scored 2. And now Bert Hooton goes for the complete game victory and the championship of this one-and-done tournament. The Dodgers have squished one Cinderella, the Cardinals, and now Tommy Lasorda has pulled the heart out of the Braves and has eaten it in front of them. It's Murphy, Pocaroba, and Gilbreth. Hooton deals to Murphy. Murphy swings at the first pitch. Shallow fly ball to left, and it drops in! Hope is still alive. Not really, but you know, what the heck. So Murphy's at first. Here comes Biff Pocaroba. He's ready to grip and rip. The happy man deals to the Biffster. 1-0. Pocaroba swings. And that's a hit to right center. The Braves not going quietly into the evening. And here comes Rod Gilbreth. He scored the only run. He took an outside pitch and yanked it down the left field line for a double. Advanced to third on a ground ball and then scored on a pass ball by then Joe Ferguson. Yeager's now behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Gilbreth. No outs, 2 on, and there's out number 1. Gilbreth goes down looking. And here comes Pat Rocket. All hopes now rest on Pat Rocket to try to keep the line moving. Rocket has come in the game after we pinched it with Chico the Man Ruiz for a weak hitting Cheney. Here's the pitch to Rocket. 1-2. And Rocket! Oh, my Lord, lines out to the Penguin Ron Say. We thought we had a double down the line. And now with 2 outs, top of the order, Jerry Royster. Royster 2 for 3. Dodgers and Tommy Lasorda up on the top step. They want to celebrate a tournament victory. Here's the pitch to Jerry Royster. 2-1. Royster sends that ball right center field. On the run is Billy North. He calls off Reggie Smith. He makes the catch. And the Dodgers celebrate here in Atlanta. They have won the one-and-done 1978 tournament. We had a lot of fun with this. And the Dodgers squished 2 Cinderellas. The Cardinals in the semifinals and the Braves in the finals. The clock has struck 12 on Cinderella, and Tommy Lasorda is eating her heart. But he doesn't care. La La Land and the beautiful people take home the championship. Player of the game. They always give it to the pitcher. Oh, wait. Yep, Bert Hooton. I can see that, though. He went a complete game. 9 innings, 10 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Obviously, only 1 run. 1 walk, 4 Ks. Mickey Mailer didn't pitch bad. 5 1/3. 6 innings, 1 earned run. 3 walks, 3 Ks. Phil Niekro got him out of a jam and then gave up the 2-run homer to Garvey. He went an inning and 2/3. 1 hit, the 2-run homer, a walk, and 2 Ks. In 20, how many total innings? I think it was 20 1/3. His ERA OOTP19. He was the loser in the championship game. Garber, McWilliams, and Camp mopped up the poop. And they were poop. They were awful. That's all we have to say about that. Dodgers, Davey Lopes, 3 for 5, a run scored, 2 ribbies, and a walk. Russell, 2 for 6, a run scored, 2 ribbies. Reggie Smith got hit twice, intentionally. 0 for 3, a run scored, and a walk. Steve Garvey, 2 for 6 with a 2-run homer, the game-winning 2-run homer. And he struck out twice. Ron Say, the Penguin, 2 for 3, a run scored, an RBI, and 2 walks. Dusty Baker, 1 for 4, a run scored, and a walk. Lee Lacy had the solo blast that put the Dodgers ahead, 1-0. And that was in the 5th, top of the 5th. And he had a very good tournament, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies. Ended up batting .400 with 3 ribbies and a homer. Say batted .389 and Garvey .273. Smith .294. Billy North 0 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Joe Ferguson 1 for 4. Yeager came in as a pinch hitter, walked, and stayed in to catch. Well, the Braves, 10 hits, but only 1 run. Royster had 2, Matthews had 1, Horner had 2, Murphy had 2, Pocaroba had 2. Gilbreth finally had a big hit, scored the only run. Those are your 10 hits. No RBI as he scored on a pass ball. Hitting star for the Braves for the tournament, Jeff Burrows, .333, 1 home run, 4 ribbies. So that was a fun tournament. Remember to check out all the friends of the channel. Thank you to Beatles Eternally. Great channel. Check him out. Thank you to Clark. Thank you to Alexander Raffini's Space Engine Chill. Check that out. JT Dutch. Thank you. Drinks and Knows Things. Another wonderful content creator. Dave Little. Thank you. Ron Juckett from Retro Sports Network. Check him out. Has his football season going. They're in the playoffs. And continue to go up. We had lots of fun. Bobby Cantilano. Thank you. Scroll up, scroll up. Original Grognard, thank you. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Hello, bro. Check him out. And Johnny B. Crazy. All wonderful content creators. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this. We will have another one and done tournament at some point. I like the one and dones. And I will pick a season. If you have any thoughts on a season, put it in the comments after the video. I greatly appreciate your time. If you like, please hit the like button. Please share. And if you're not a subscriber, or if you are, please tell someone about my channel and the other wonderful channels in the community. We're all growing together. Thank you. Alrighty. So that's it, folks. Let's take one final look at the playoff tree. I love the playoff tree. Let's hit save game. Not that we're playing any more games. And let's finish today. And now, let's go to the magical playoff coverage. And I'll have a video and we'll pick an MVP. Obviously off the winning team. And then we'll pick a runner-up, probably off the Braves. So let's go to the playoff tree. And you can see the Dodgers of 1978 win the 1978 one-and-done tournament. I really do like this. I think I'm going to be putting together a 64-team tournament in Action PC Baseball 19 at some point. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might do like really bad teams. Who was the best of the worst? Or just a bunch of World Series teams. I don't know. So that's it, folks. Thank you very much. Till next time, health and happiness. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. God bless. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. And you know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming. Peace!